everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, it's gonna be a advice on how to survive middle school. And I think today will be a good day to do this video because, well, my eyebrows look so nice, but I think today will be a good time to do this video because school is starting. Whether you're starting elementary school, middle school, or high school, or even college. Because I have like one or two friends that are starting college, so yeah. So this is advice on how to survive middle school. Because middle school, I'm not gonna lie, is a tough year. So I have 10 advice/tips that I'm going to be reading off of. I made this list on Notion. I use Notion like for school and video ideas and stuff like that. So yeah, I've been using Notion for like a year now, or a couple months to a year. It's been around a year. So yeah. Tip number 1 that I have is get organized. Get used to checking classroom and daily Skyward or whatever you use to like check your grades and all that stuff. Color code your folders and notebooks, or use an AM or color code your folders and notebooks, or use a AM and PM binder. Now, I started doing this last year, and I'm going to do it this year, too, until, like, school ends permanently for me. But, yeah, I started doing this last year, and it really works, guys, because, okay, so, say you have purple for math, red for English, blue for science, white for social studies. First of all, you'll know which folder is which because they're not the same color or same design. They're all different. So for me, I'm going to just say, like, for me, it was so easy to tell which folder I needed to write in because my folders were color coordinated. I don't remember which folder I had for like which, but it was like really easy for me. And I also had notebooks that were different. I'd use one for science. I used the same one for science, used the same one for math, or no, like I used different ones. But okay, so say I had a green notebook, I would always use that for science. Red notebook, I would always use that for math, and so on and so forth. So you can always like see. Like, you can, like, just, like, tell which folder you need. I had all my notebooks in folders in one binder. And every time I open my binder and I'm in math class, I would, like, look for a blue notebook or a blue folder. And my notebooks would always be the same as well, except for science. I think I had, like, a green folder and, like, it was, like, a colorful notebook that I had for science. I don't know. That was different, but like, so for my notebooks and my folders, I would match them up for my classes. So for math, I would have a green notebook and a green folder. For science, we're gonna skip science because I did not have the same color, but I knew what I was grabbing. But okay, so math, I would have a red folder and a red notebook. Same for like the rest of the stuff. So yeah. So I never had a AM or a PM binder, so I don't know how that will work. But I'm gonna try to find one this year. Cause one that I have under get organized is keep your locker and your book bag cleaned out. So I never used my locker. I've always shared a locker. So I would always like use my friend's locker. So I didn't have to clean up my locker or keep my locker organized or cleaned. because I didn't use my locker. I used my friend's locker, and all I had in my friend's locker was just my book bag and nothing else. Like, so in the morning, I would go to my friend's locker, take everything I needed out for the whole entire day, and wouldn't go back to her locker until it was lunchtime or the end of the day. So, and then like at the end of the day, I would put all my stuff that I had during the day in my book bag and like go home. So, but because I am unfortunately going to a new school, this is one thing that I will have to do because, like, yeah. And I'm also, since I'm going to a new school, I want to like decorate my locker and stuff, do things that I didn't do at my previous school because, like, you know, it's a new school, new fresh start, you know, all that. So, yeah. So this year I'm going to prioritize cleaning out my locker and making sure my book bag is supposed to have what it's needed. No trash. Oh, that's another thing. My book bag, it was kind of like, you know, not clean. It had trash and stuff in it, but I mean, that's okay. That's fine. It's not okay, but I mean, yeah. So I'm gonna try to keep all the trash I can out of my book bag, and because my book bag isn't for trash. My book bag is for my books and stuff. So yeah. Okay. So number 2, do your homework. You will have more. Okay. Number 2 is do your homework. If you don't do your homework, you will always have more and more and more and more and more, and may even be behind. So, if you don't do your homework, you'll always have more homework. So, do it the day. I never had homework, except for elementary school, so, yeah. I never had homework. It was the only homework that I've ever had was if we did it in class and I didn't finish it in class, that would be the only homework. So, yeah. So, yeah, just do it as soon as you get it. Or even better, you should do, like, so if your next teacher allows it, say first period you get homework. If your like classes allow it, do your homework while like you're in the other class, or while you're in the same class as. I don't know if I'm making sense on that one. I'm just gonna go to the next one. Okay, schedule your time wisely. If you know something has to be turned in by a certain time, do that instead of doing other things or hanging out with friends or, you know, something like that. So, certain amount of time every night for homework and study. So, I feel like every day after school, you should set a time for the exact same day every day. Whether it be, say you get out of school, this is the time I get out of school. I get out of school at 2:10. So, say I set on my phone a reminder every single day at 3 o'clock. Study at least for an hour and like do some schoolwork at least for an hour or 30 minutes. But maximum time, an hour. An hour shouldn't be that bad. I know we spend like 9 hours at school, but like 1 hour at home, focus on your studies, shouldn't be too bad. Do not wait until assignment is due. Start early. So, last year, I used to do this since starting middle school. I used to, like, wait until the last minute to do an assignment. Don't do that. You're only hurting yourself in that moment. Don't do that. I would literally, if a teacher assigned something 2 weeks, it's 2 weeks due, I will wait until that day to do it. Like, the day it's due, I will wait until that day to do it. And I would go to my teachers, and I'd be like, can you extend this assignment? Blah, blah, blah. Sometimes they wouldn't, sometimes they would. And I would always come in with an excuse either. Don't do that. That is, don't do that at all. That is like the worst thing you can do. Is like, say assignment, your teacher was lenient and gave you like 3, like she said the due date was 3 weeks from now, and you wait and wait and wait, and your paper is not done like at all, like hasn't had a single pin mark on it, and you come in with an excuse. Don't do that. I do not recommend doing that. So if a teacher gives you an assignment, you should do it. You should start on it now, and don't wait until later to do it, because then later turns into later and then never gets done. So yeah. Keep track of your homework. I don't think I have to explain myself on that one. Keep track of your homework. Know where it's at. And keep track of your due dates. So if you know it has to be turned in on this day, make sure that you're aware of that. Like, set reminders or something. Like, be on top of that. And check daily Schoology. If you are absent, check Schoology for missing work and check in with your teachers the day that you return so you're caught up. Number 3, talk to your teachers. I would always be really bad at talking to my teachers, especially now. Like last year, if I didn't understand something, I would not understand it because I wouldn't go to my teacher or raise my hand in class and say, help, I don't understand. I would not do it. So, and like if I missed an assignment because I was like absent, I wouldn't go to the teacher and be like, hey, I was absent, didn't have papers, or like, what were we doing that day? I would not do that. So, this year I'm going to try, especially because I'm going to new school, so I'm going to try to do it. Ask my teacher, talk to my teacher. Ask your teachers questions if you're unsure of any assignment, what you need to be doing, or anything. Or any of anything. Just ask. Your teachers are there to help you, and that's basically their job. So, number 4, get involved in any extracurricular activities. So, ever since I started school, I have never been into any extracurricular activities. So this year, I'm going to try to start volleyball. I've been into volleyball for like 2 years now, but never really started it because number 1, I wasn't sure if my school had it. Number 2, I'm pretty sure if they did have it, I missed the deadline on tryouts. Number 3, I didn't like the school that I went to, so I wasn't participating in none of they had. So hopefully with this school I like it, but at the start of school, I started school in September. So when I first go, I'm gonna ask them like when's volleyball tryouts, and yeah, so hopefully I'll make the team and I'll record some games for you guys. But anyway, find things that you enjoy, sports, club activities, and get involved. This is a great way to meet new people, meet new friends, and also to have fun. During school, like doing schoolwork, I know it's not like ideally something everyone wants to do, but like maybe like after school, after sports, and have something you enjoy and look forward to. So I think that people joining extra curriculums could, like, you know, is good for everybody, because not everybody likes school, not everyone wants to be in school, and then not everyone, I don't know, maybe wants to go home after school. But me personally, that don't sound bad. Like after school, you don't want to do what you want to do, but you have to anyway. You go home, lay for a nice nap, and just kick it. But I think that I'm gonna stop being lazy. Listen to the AM, PM announcements for coming up meetings to join these activities for school. Or if they don't announce it over the speaker, you can always ask the counselors, the principals, the secretaries. You can always ask somebody that works at the school. Maybe even the janitor knows. Who knows? Get good grades. Oh, this is number 5. Get good grades. Turn in your homework or assignments on time. Ask questions. And take advantage of the extra credit opportunities if your teacher gives them to you. You know? Remember to get absent work and check in with your teacher when you return to school. Stay healthy, get a good night's sleep, and eat a good breakfast before you go to school. Then talk to your parents and inform them of what's going on in your middle school life. Whether it's drama. Some kids start their first period in middle school. Yeah, drama, bullies. Talk to them about that. Talk to them if you're getting bullied. Number 8, find an trusted adult when you have problems. So, like, if someone's bullying you at school, tell a teacher, a counselor, your parents, your aunt, tell your family members, tell someone in the school, tell somebody that someone's bullying you. Or stick up for yourself, you know? Even though that can be kind of scary. Sorry guys, my camera cut off. But, yeah, stick up for yourself if you're getting bullied, even though it's kind of hard to do. Yeah, talk to a trusted adult with problems you have. Number 9, choose your friends wisely. And 10, most of all, come to school and have fun. Even though that's not what you're, like, really there for, have fun. It's a place you don't want to be. Try to have fun. Make the best of it, and yeah. So this is the end of the video. If you liked the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.